Oh dear. Looks like I may have a slight bit of explaining as to why I am playing such a mummy looking game. First off, let me explain after saying, no, even at welcome, my name is Yuusha and welcome back to a new Let's Play called Strawberry Vinegar. Now, the reason I'm playing this is a short visual novel, and it's by somebody that I've played one of their games before, Heikky. Now, Heikky said it's alright to actually make the Let's Plays as long as I link her itch down in the comments below, as well as the game, which is also on Steam. I will do both. I'll make sure to do that as well. So this game should only take around, I don't know, about 2 or 3 hours to do the entire thing, maybe 4. But it's apparently short, it's apparently nice, and it looks like a lot of Mario Trash. But it's been a long time since I played a Mario Trash game, so guys, give me a shortcut. That's actually a cool one, actually. I like that. New game. Oh dear. Feed me or I'll reap your soul. What? After hearing those ridiculous words, my whole life was turned upside down. Oh, but excuse me? Okay. Day 1 Monday. We're jumping straight into that. Oh my god. Hey there, EA. How are you feeling on this beautiful sunny day? Okay, so we are indeed that pink-haired girl. No one will lie. That is us.
I feel fine, Pinky.
I stifle a yawn with one. Oh wow, music's a little loud. I'd turn it down just a little bit. There we go. That sounded like a crunching of an apple with that. That was kind of cool. I stifle a yawn with one hand as I slip into my seat at the kitchen table. I'm a responsible girl, so I always wake up early in the morning, but that doesn't mean I like doing it. In fact, I hate it. Well, she doesn't look very happy, that's for damn sure. The sunlight hurts my eyes, and I'm forced to turn my head away from the open window, directing my gaze down at the wooden table. I'm not so sure if this is a Moe Trash or a little Moe Comedy or even a Yuri. I have no clue. But I do like Heikky stuff, so I trust you with this, Heikky. Please don't betray me. Oh, wait. The sunlight hurts my eyes, and I'm forced to turn my head away from the open window, directing my gaze towards the wooden tabletop. I always thought this wooden table clashed with the meticulously white, incredibly Western decor of our kitchen, but I've grown accustomed to it over the years. Excuse me if I'm having a bit of trouble speaking at the moment. I bit my lip earlier, and I think I've hurt something in my throat. Or maybe I'm not feeling so great. But just keep in mind that I'm not the greatest self while reading this. I think this table used to belong to Grandma Nozomi, so Dad would never throw it away. It's a precious keepsake of his mother. Not that she's dead or anything, she's just been refurbishing her house and she got rid of some of her old furniture. Okay. I bet other people would find my kitchen weird. Not just my kitchen, but my whole house, which is distinctly non-Japanese. But that doesn't bother me. It's not like I ever invite anybody over, but goddamn, that dad with a pink hair and a pink apron. Good God. And who are you? Hello. It's Mom. Okay, so we got Dad's hair. Why does Dad have pink hair? Usually it's the younger people that have pink hair, so I'm looking at you, Dad. What the hell are you going to do in this? Mom sits at the table, one leg crossed over the other, reading the newspaper. Dad is busy serving breakfast. White rice, pickled cucumbers, and miso soup. Dad's a pretty good cook, so he makes most of the meals at home. He has a whole drawer full of aprons to pick and choose from. Why? A whole drawer full of aprons? Really? Okay. To pick and choose from, and his greatest pleasure in life seems to be selecting which one to wear each morning. Does he ever leave the house? Does he ever leave the house? God damn. Mom, by contrast, doesn't like cooking that much. Her fingernails are long and carefully filed, and she hates it when they splinter or get dirty. Well, manicures are a pain, I've heard. Mom is a popular actress, and she cares a lot about her appearance. You might have heard of her. Her name is Shirakawa Yukine. Mum and Dad are pretty dissimilar, but they get along well enough. I don't think I've ever heard them argue. But oh my god! I just noticed that little saving's like a little floppy disk. It's a little floppy save. Oh, I like that. I don't think I've ever heard them argue before. I'm glad to know you're feeling alright, Rie. And you're feeling even better after you try this. Oh wow. Okay, it's definitely pickled. Breakfast looks good, just like always. The rice is perfectly cooked, light and fluffy, and topped with crunchy sesame seeds. The pickled cucumbers have been cut into precise coin-sized shapes, and they're piled up on my plate. They're glazed with vinegar so they shimmer under the lights of the kitchen. The miso soup is light brown, neither too thick nor too thin, and it's been bulked up with white cubes of silken tofu and diced spring onions. I don't like tofu. Last time I tried it, it ended up with me gagging my guts up. But spring onion, I might be able to settle with that if I had that. The onions float lazily on the surface of the soup, while the heavier tofu sinks to the bottom, absorbing the flavour of the fish stock and soybeans. So this is us. So we're basically illegal. So I pick up my chopsticks and bow my head. Thank you for the food. Doesn't need to thank me, Rie. I'll do anything for you. Yeah, he's Yandere. I don't doubt it. Dad likes cooking for me. He doesn't have anyone else to pamper since Mom's always on a diet. Jesus Christ. So the mother's a model and an actress, and Dad's a stay-at-home cook. Sorry, excuse me for being tired. It's just the bright colours as well aren't helping me so much. I'm glad Dad enjoys making me food, but the look of expectation on his face as I bring my chopsticks to my mouth is kind of disconcerting. He's so obsessed with watching me that he hasn't touched his own food at all. Maybe he just wants his daughter to eat his stuff and know that he's appreciated, maybe. If I told him I didn't like his cooking, I think he'd cry. He probably would. That's a lot of responsibility to place on the shoulders of a 9-year-old girl, don't you think? She's 9. Yeah, we're definitely not a route escape. Fortunately, the food tastes just as good as it looks. It always does. So, I'm guessing this is more of a food one as well. In the miso soup, we got an achievement. Okay. The pickled cucumbers crunch satisfyingly when I bite into them, and their coolness contrasts nicely with the warm miso soup. Right. As for the rice, it's steamed to perfection, never too soft nor too hard. It's filling, yet I still find myself wanting more. With rice, once I actually cooked it myself. I don't normally cook, but when I done rice once, when I did it this only once, I done it perfect. The rice was cooked perfectly. None of it was burnt or anything. Everything was cooked just beautifully. It was lovely. Never done it again though. So, what do you think? Do you like it? It's good. Thank goodness. I wasn't too sure about the pickled cucumbers. I usually let them sit in the fridge a little longer. I thought the vinegar might be too overpowering.
No, it's nice. It goes well with the rice. It creates a good contrast, I suppose.
I'm so happy. That's exactly what I was going for. Thank you, Rie. Aw. Dad reaches across the table to ruffle the top of my head. He's a little over-enthusiastic with his show of affection. Ah! Stop it, Nick. You're recording. Actually, he almost knocks over Mom's cup of green tea.
Careful, dear.
I'm sorry, Yuki.
It's alright. Just try to be a bit more careful next time.
And if you're really interested, Dad's name is Sakuraba Kazuki. Unlike Mom, you probably never heard of him. There's a reason why Mom and Dad don't have the same family name, but it's not that important. What? Why don't they have the same family name? That's a bit outlandish. I know it's unusual, but don't worry about it. I don't think my parents ever do. At least Mom doesn't.
You should try to remember that some of us have filming to do later today. I don't want to turn up with tea all over my new dress. It costs quite a bit, you know. That old nag Sato would have my head if I dared arrive looking less than perfect.
I'm sorry. I know how hard you've been working. I don't want to make things more difficult for you.
Thank you. See to it that you don't, dear.
Oh, damn. She's rather cut and dry. So, did you read anything interesting in the paper?
Nothing terribly exciting. Some small publishing company around here went bust, but that's no concern to me. I'd advise against going on walks in the forest during the evenings, though, dear. And why is that? Don't you remember what happened when all the people in that adventuring company were laid off? Businessmen can be awfully melodramatic. I see. Don't talk about things like that in front of Rhea, you'll upset her. Wait, it's weird, it's like I'm seeing a role reversal here. Ignore me. I think Rhea is old enough to understand the finite nature of human life by now. I mean, we all must shuffle off this mortal coil eventually. Maybe so, but we don't need to be reminded of when we're eating. Perhaps not. You're right. I've been working on this hospital drama for too long. There are only so many dying teenage girls one can handle in a day.
That's actually kind of amusing because I've watched Casualty and Holby City. They're British TV shows. Basically, it was more of an ER department, was more for long-term care, and they're pretty good medical drama shows. I would actually recommend them if you are interested in British TV because they have been going on a long time.
And speaking of work, I must be off now. I don't want to be late.
Mom takes one last sip of her tea, then she sets the cup down on the table with a small thud. The life of an actress must be pretty hectic. She's always in a hurry. She keeps tapping her fingernails against the tabletop even when reading the newspaper, as though desperate to be on the move. Maybe she just becomes so used to it. Okay, have a good day, Yuki. Take care of yourself.
I will, dear.
Oh god, this is overly cheesy. Mom blows a kiss at Dad, then pauses by my chair for a few moments.
Andrea, I did read something in the paper I thought you might like to hear. What? It said this week should be particularly eventful for you Virgos. Apparently, oh god.
Holistics. Here we go. I've read Holistics, so I know exactly where this is going.
Apparently you will encounter new friends, having many new experiences, and face a series of great challenges. Doesn't that sound exciting? I guess? I suppose it would be, if horoscopes were any accurate measure of the world around us.
Oh, the mum knows some realism at least. They're always so vague and unfixed. Only superstitious fools must set much store in them. But you read them in the newspaper every week. That's because they're romantic, I suppose. Actually, are they? I guess to a degree they could be.
Even though I don't believe in them, it's nice to imagine that maybe, just maybe, the stars really can determine our fates.
That's disturbing, I find it.
I don't get it.
Neither does the daughter.
It's fine, you don't need to. I was just being silly.
Mom winks. Okay. I bet all the boys in my class would love it if she winked at like that. I think they'll have crushes on her. Even some of my teachers have crushes on her. You're probably right. They wouldn't. She's fabulous. I wonder if she's just for unrelated reason. I just thought I should warn you. If horoscopes are all that are at all accurate, you might be in for quite an interesting week. Mom exits the kitchen with a small laugh. She waves at us over her shoulder. Doesn't turn around. She's far too cool for that. And her dad certainly thinks so. Even after all these years. Oh my god, he's got hardness in his eyes. Really? Yuki is still so mysterious. She's so cool. See, I told you so. Unlike Mom, Dad's really predictable. I can always preempt what he's going to say. So Dad's really Dad. It's polar opposites. It's weird. I rise from my seat and walk over to the fridge. I feel like having a glass of milk. Even though it doesn't go well with miso soup, milk is nice and refreshing, and it helps keep the bones strong. If you drink too much, though, you could be in trouble. And yet... Oh god, we got a sad face. The milk that should be there is not. It vanished. It's vanished. We can't have drunk it that quickly, though. There was a full can of it only a few days ago. Was this the work of a thief? Poltergeist? Or else? Dad, we're giving our milk away to the neighbourhood cats again. So you caught me out, huh?
Totally predictable, like I said. I'm sorry, Ray. I'll buy you some milk from the store later. If that'll make it up to you. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll get some myself on the way back from school. Wait, a 9-year-old has...
a 9-year-old has an allowance on herself like that. But since I'm the one who gave all the milk away, I should be the one who goes to buy it, shouldn't I? I do like this music though. It definitely fits the theme of the game.
I already said it's fine. I meant to buy some things from a convenience store anyway, so this will just give me an excuse to finally do it.
I see. How clever.
Not really. Anyway, I'm heading out now.
Okay, where are we now? This Monday morning really is the same as the last Monday morning, and the one before that, and the one before that. Not a Monday person, I see. Nothing out of the ordinary has happened, and it will probably stay that way. Horoscopes? What a load of nonsense. And how much is it nonsense soon, I wonder? School is dull, just as always. Wow, this is a very small classroom, like 16 desks? Is that it? Damn. I tried to focus, but it's a sunny day, and the characters in my textbook start blurring together. I rub my eyes with the back of my arm, but it makes no difference. Oh, I think I've got a swollen tongue. Yeah, I think something. I'll probably have to check on something. What is wrong with me today? Window seats like mine are regarded with great jealousy by my fellow classmates, but I hate sitting here. Well, it's a normal cliche. Come on, we're used to it now. The seats are good if you want to waste your education staring into the sky, trying to look mysterious, but they're not so good if you actually want to take notes. No, they are not. Okay, strawberry swirls, I'll take it. When lunchtime rolls around, I end up sitting alone as per usual. The room fills with chatter, but I don't say a word. My lips remain clamped together. I only open them so I can eat my lunch. It's not like I'm lonely or anything, though, so please don't misunderstand. I'm not being bullied either. I could go and talk to people if I wanted to. I just don't. I like being on my own. I was like this, so I'm going to stay quiet. My mother is pretty famous, so I get asked questions about her a lot. That I can't relate to. It's always, your mother is so pretty, Rie, or could your mother introduce me to Yamada, Rie? Or just how rich is your mother anyway, Rie? It's never how are you today, Rie, or could you help me with your homework, Rie? Or did you catch that TV show that was on yesterday evening, Rie? Nobody asked me about me. It's probably because they're not interested in me. I learned that a long time ago. My horoscope this morning might have said something about making new friends, but I didn't want any friends, or new or old. In all honesty, I can't stand other people. And cue the friend. No? Oh. Okay, I'll stay quiet. I actually expected something to happen then.
I think it should be finished by now.
Put my pen down and get to my feet's direction. No. Please no cracking sounds. The bones in my arms click alarmingly. I wonder if I should take this as a sign. Maybe I should drink more milk. That's not my fault. I tried to drink my milk, but somebody keeps getting in the way. Does Dad care about the homeless cats that stalk our streets more than he cares about me, his only daughter? I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, really? Come on. That's a bit much.
I mean, for saying that he doesn't care about you, I mean, he apologised immediately. He just forgot about it. That was all he did. And sometimes it does happen. I mean, Uncle can drink all the milk and from the amount of teas he has, and I go get milk. Simple as done. He goes berserk over anything small, cute, and fluffy. Well, they're cute and fluffy. So, well, you're not fluffy. You're just cute. Well, I bought some milk on the way home from school, so I guess I can have a glass of it now. That wasn't the only thing I bought either. I also picked up some butter, cocoa powder, and eggs. Okay, so we done our chores. We're a good girl. Most people don't know this. I don't have anybody to tell. I really like baking. It's a hobby I picked up from Dad, since he's always in the kitchen. So yeah, this is a visual novel about baking then. Okay. I didn't go to kindergarten when I was a kid. I stayed at home with Dad and he looked after me. I was too small to see over the tops of the kitchen counters back then, so Dad got me a stool to stand on. I don't need that stool anymore, but I think we still have it lying around the house somewhere. Dad isn't the most reliable of people, but he was a good teacher. Some might question the safety of giving a 4-year-old girl a sharp knife. I'm pretty sure the police are on their way now. Just so you know, we'll let her stir soup over the oven. but Dad kept a careful eye on me. I never cut or burnt myself once. Wow. Well, he looked after his daughter at least, and he must have been really happy to even have that moment with her as well. He taught me a lot of useful things like how to peel potatoes or how to cut onions without crying. Yeah, I've learned that as well. And how to tell when chicken is cooked all the way through. Oh yeah, there's one way you can do that. Bacon was always my favourite though. I like sprinkling flour over the worktops, imagining that the kitchen had been caught in a snowstorm, and rolling out dough with the wooden pin. I especially liked cutting out shapes in the dough of all the different cookie cutters Dad had stashed away, squirrel-like, in the kitchen cupboards. It used to feel so rewarding when the cookie or pies or pastries Dad and I made came out of the oven, piping hot, ready to be eaten. Yeah, I used to do little bits like that. It's really nice. I still enjoy baking now. That's what I was doing earlier before I made a start of my homework. I saw these cute cookies on a TV show that looked like little chessboards. Oh, set with an alternative in black and white squares. I don't know what that cookie's called, but I know which one they're on about. As soon as I saw them, I knew I had to try them. Try cooking them, even. That sweet smell of warm dough that drifts from downstairs is delicious. It's almost like it's calling out to me. I hum to myself in higher spirits than usual as I head downstairs. I wonder what I should eat my cookies with. Yep, those are the ones. Milk is always a good choice. Yeah, it's just cookies then. Milk is always a good choice. Warm cookies, fresh out of the oven, so hot they scald the fingertips, are even more delicious when paired with cool, refreshing milk. But maybe I could try coffee instead. The bitterness of coffee beans mixed with the sweetness of the cookies as they crumble in the mouth would create a great contrast. Hot chocolate might be nice too. Yeah? Hot chocolate with whipped cream. Oh, you lost me at whipped cream. I don't like whipped cream. When combined with cookies, it gives two similar yet subtly different sweet flavours. There are so many options, it's hard to pick just one. But when I open the kitchen door... Excuse me? I see something or someone rather who definitely shouldn't be there. Why do you look like a sheep? You just look like a ram. It's a girl. She looks about my age, maybe slightly younger. Her hair is short and blonde, curling around her face like a halo. I don't think I've ever seen somebody with such pretty hair before in my life. Her hair isn't the only unusual thing about her though. Far from it. Is it just my imagination or does she have curly horns? Like a ram's protruding from the top of her head. And just there, peeking out the top of the bottom of her shirt. Is that a tail? Hold on, can I see this? I can't see shit.
Human food is really delicious.
Well, look in the oven. The door is wide open, and the tray of cookies that should be baking inside it are not. Somebody must have stolen my cookies. And it doesn't take me very long to deduce who that somebody must be. Hey, who are you? And what do you think you're doing in my house? The girl blinks, turning her head. Her eyes are bright red. She's the Antichrist. Leave the house. Get out now. That's the end of the visual novel. She's the Antichrist. Her eyelashes, however, are so pale. They're almost white. Wait, what's it called? I've forgotten what it's called as a medical condition when they have such bright skin and red eyes. Forgot what it's called. It begins with an A. God, this word's going to irritate me. If those eyelashes weren't there to offset her burning irises, I might be frozen to the spot. Or turned to stone, like in the Legend of Medusa. The girl crunches the last cookie. My cookie! Between her teeth and swallows. Then she gets to her feet and stabs an accusatory finger in my direction.
What are you doing here?
Huh? Like, huh? Why is she talking to me like I'm the one who broke into her house? Doesn't she have any decency? Oh yeah, now I see the tail. There we go. Yeah, that's a weird tail. Judging by her ridiculous outfit, maybe not. What do you mean? What am I doing here? What are you doing here? I came here on an important mission. To eat the cookies I just made? No, that was just collateral. Wow, young girl knows what collateral means. Very well done. What are you talking about? I'm saying you're very, very lucky. Why? The girl smiles and puffs out her chest. My name is Licia de Ivlis. Oh, let's try that again. My name is Licia de Ivlis. There we go. And I am a demon from the deepest, darkest depths of hell. I was sent here to reap your soul. Huh? What? Silence descends. I stare at her. She stares back. Of all the ridiculous things, I certainly didn't expect that. My soul? That's right. However, since I'm a nice demon, I'll give you another chance to redeem yourself. I'll stay with you for a week. If you can make me something nice to eat every single day, then I'll let you live. Feed me or I'll reap your soul. How does that sound? Why is her soul needed to be taken in the first place? I am confused. Is she seriously asking me that? She's asking me for what I think. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. What do you think, guys? I'm going to end this part here. You guys, if I manage to upload this... What do you think, guys? Jeez. What on earth are you talking about? Or I unquestioningly accept everything. Come on. It can only be one of the two, so I'll let you guys decide this, because this is ridiculous. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want any more from me. And I'll see you in the next video. So, guys, I will indeed see you next time. Cue the outro. And that didn't work.